There is a moment coming, a moment that will divide time itself, a moment when everything you thought was permanent will suddenly feel fragile, and everything you ignored will become impossible to deny. And right now, deep in your spirit, you can feel it. Time is running out. Not in a way that the world talks about, not deadlines, not schedules, not calendars, but something deeper, something eternal, something that cannot be paused or delayed, a divine moment that is approaching faster than anyone realizes. People are living like there is no end, building, planning, chasing dreams, assuming there will always be another day, another chance, another opportunity. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if the moment arrives when no one expects it? Because the truth is, history is not random. It is moving toward a specific point, a divine appointment, a day that has already been set, a moment when heaven will break into earth and everything will change in an instant. Jesus is coming, not as a distant idea, not as a story told in churches, but as reality, as power, as truth revealed before every eye. And when that happens, there will be no confusion about what is taking place. But here's what most people don't realize. The event itself is not the only thing that matters. What matters is whether you are ready when it happens. Because readiness is not something you create in a moment. It is something you choose over time. Right now, there are people who feel a quiet conviction, a gentle pull, a voice inside saying something needs to change, something needs to shift, but they ignore it. They distract themselves. They tell themselves they will deal with it later. Later has become the most dangerous word, because later is not promised. The world is louder than ever. Distractions are everywhere. Entertainment fills every empty space, and truth gets pushed further and further into the background. But no matter how much noise there is, the truth does not disappear. It waits, it calls, it warns. There is a reason you clicked on this video. There is a reason this message is reaching you right now. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is a moment of awareness, a moment where you are being given the opportunity to see clearly. And what you do with this moment matters more than you think, because one day everything will stop, not gradually, not slowly, but instantly, in a way that cannot be reversed. And in that moment, the only thing that will matter is your relationship with God. Not your achievements, not your plans, not your reputation, only your heart, only your faith, only your response to the truth. God has never been distant. He has never been silent. Even when it felt like he was far away, he was still calling, still waiting, still giving chances again and again. But grace does not mean forever. There comes a point where the invitation becomes a decision, where waiting becomes choosing, and where ignoring becomes a consequence. And that is why this moment matters. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to clean up your life before coming to God. You just need to be real, honest, willing to turn back. Because repentance is not about fear. It is about returning. It is about recognizing that you were never meant to walk this life alone, that you were created for something more, something eternal. Right now, you still have time, but time is not something you control. Every second that passes is a gift. Every moment is an opportunity, but opportunities are not endless. The warning is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up, to make you pause, to make you think, to make you realize that what truly matters is not what the world is chasing, but what your soul is connected to. Ask yourself honestly, if everything changed today, if this moment was closer than you think, would you be ready? Or would you wish you had taken it seriously? Because in the end, regret is not about what you did, it is about what you ignored. And you don't have to live with that regret. You can choose differently. Right now, in this moment, you can stop running, you can stop delaying, you can stop telling yourself there is always more time, and you can turn toward God. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Because this is your moment. This is your warning. This is your opportunity. and what you do next could define everything. Time is running out, but you are still here, and that means you still have a choice.